part 3 of our NBA draft breakdown. We talking about the man in the middle right now. We're talking about the franchise cornerstone players that you need to win a championship. That's right, the post players. I'm going to start out number 1 with a bullet. I'm starting at the top. DeMarcus Cousins. He has the right hand. He has the left hand. He hits the boards like an animal out of the cage. He's a wild man. He's a wild cat. And he's going to be getting paid here Thursday. Next, at FK Udoh, the Baylor Bears, big man in the middle, a little more versatile than people thought when he left Michigan. He has a little bit of outside game. He's solid defensively. He blocks shots, and he's a beast on that defensive board. And last on my list of my top 3, I gotta go with the Rock Chalk Jayhawk, Mr. Cold Aldridge. Big body in the middle, strong in the middle, good free throw shooter, going to rebound, going to play hard for you, going to block shots, and that's why I show him love. My biggest sleeper is Solomon Alibi, the Seminoles big man, 7'2", long wingspan, can block shots, is going to hit the boards. It's going to be a steal at the second half of the first or the top of the second round. And my buyer beware, my bust, I'm sorry Carolina fans, I had to do you like this. Ed Davis should have stayed in school one more year.
I do like Ekpe Udoh from Baylor. I think he developed a really nice game, especially sitting at the 1-year transfer year. Derek Favors is my number 2 big man. I think he he was number 2 recruit, basically number 2 recruit coming out of high school, going to Georgia Tech. At the beginning of the season, he deferred a lot. And my third, I agree with you, Cole Aldridge. Cole Aldridge, his numbers did not show it this past season because they had a lot more talent around him. But he can still score inside. He can rebound. He can block shot. He can alter shots too on the defensive end.
Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
So my sleeper is going to be something a little different. Matt Koshwal, born in the Sudan, went to DePaul. There's nothing happening at DePaul right now. And with nothing around him, he improved not only his scoring every year, but also his rebounding every year. 6'9", 250. He's tough. He plays most games. He plays hurt. He plays when people are getting double and triple teaming him because, like I said, he is the only person that is on that DePaul team. This past season, he had 16 points, about 9 and almost 10 rebounds a game, little under 1 block a game, which, like I say, 6'9", 250, not the most athletic person, but he will bang and he's a player. My biggest bust is actually going to be DeMarcus Cousins. He has all the talent in the world, but to me, he didn't show the maturity that he should have. I think that he needs to be on a team. There's too many ifs around him. He needs to be on a team that has a lot of veterans, a lot of veteran presence around it, so he can actually grow into become a mature player. And I'm worried about his mindset right now. You throw a lot of money on that as a lottery pick. What is that going to do to his mindset?
A lot of it, like you said, alliterated it best. It's kind of interesting duality we have right here. My number 1 guy is your last guy. But my thing with Cousins is, if he had his mind right, if he, like you said, a lot of ifs, if he played hard all the time, then, you know what, John Wall? We're going to bump you to number 2. Because the hardest thing to get in the NBA is post scoring. Mm-hmm. A big man with his skill set, his talent, should be a consensus number 1 pick in any other draft, any other big man. If you act halfway like you can. But I think that he's going to figure it out. Everybody's a little immature at 19. He's a little more immature than most, but you know what? Nobody's ever lived and walked in his shoes. I'm going to give a kid the benefit of the doubt. I think he'll be a big-time player. Put him in the right system, and you know what, Coach? Give him the ball. Give him the ball, Coach. Put it in Big Cousins' hands. Let him do work. So let's recap those big mans. I like DeMarcus Cousins as 1. I like Udoh. I like Aldridge. He likes Udoh at 1. He likes Favors at 2. He likes Aldridge as well. My sleeper is Solomon Alibi. What's your guy's name again?
Matt Koshwal.
Look out for that cat. This dude knows about the sleepers. Keep an eye on him. I don't like Ed Davis. I like Ed Davis, but I don't like it coming out, Ed. Don't take it personal, baby. If you see this, Ed, you should have stayed in school. Who's your bust?
I guess at DeMarcus Cousins.
Oh, wow. A little duality. A little this and that is going crazy in here. But this is going to be it for our draft coverage. My name is Big Milstead. What's your name, bro?
Man, Rivers.
This is Rivers. This is on the Big Milstead Sports Network. And we out of here. Peace.